Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff, running through the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Makes the grab. It's Siegel. He's swarmed by the defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 2nd down here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Catch made on the left side. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's QB sneak.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, looking for a deep completion. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Defense is coming after him. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. No problem. Knocks it right through. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the North Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
Back out onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Here's a target, and it's complete. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Receiver makes the grab and finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, UNC. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And there's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And the throw, though, the holder is caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
He's marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff to the back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 26. Second down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
North Carolina 17, Georgia 13.
The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Look out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws a bullet to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out. He's got some space. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
North Carolina, number 21, with the defenses.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
North Carolina 31, Georgia 14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. And the Salk are able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 yard play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UNC. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
North Carolina, number 31.
Now the try here for the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
North Carolina, 38. Georgia, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
The end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, North Carolina 38, Georgia 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
3rd and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Hand it off for a draw. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Carolina 45, Georgia 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Bulldogs are going to cash in this red zone trap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
And the North Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Back's got it again. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Next up now, it's 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a 1st down. Gives it to the back.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Sticking with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.